Hi, hello everybody. In this video we will see about the first law of thermodynamics. So the expression for the first law of thermodynamics is delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. Delta Q is the heat, delta U is the internal energy, and delta W is the work done. So heat given to the system, that is delta Q, is taken as positive if heat is given to the system. If heat is taken away from the system, then delta Q is equal to negative. If temperature of the system increases, then delta U is positive, that is change in internal energy. If the temperature of the system decreases, then change in internal energy is negative. So if temperature is constant, then there will be no change in internal energy, so the change in internal energy is 0. If temperature is constant, delta U is equal to 0. If temperature rises, delta U is positive. Temperature decreases, delta U is negative. And this is the most important thing. Work done by the system is positive, work done on the system is negative. So heat given to the system positive, heat taken away from the system negative, work done by the system positive, work done on the system negative. These are all the things you must remember. And change in internal energy is 0 when the process occurs at constant temperature. So the process which occurs at constant temperature, we call it as the isothermal process. So in isothermal process, delta U is 0, you must remember. Now let us work out a numerical. If heat supplied to the system is 50 joule, work done by the system is 16 joule, what is change in internal energies they are asking. First law of thermodynamics, delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. So heat supplied to the system. So heat supplied to the system is positive. So plus 50 is equal to delta U they are asking. So delta U plus delta W, work done by the system. Work done by the system is positive. Work done on the system is negative. Here they have given work done by the system. So I am taking it as a positive value. So delta U is equal to 50 minus 16, that is equal to 34 joules. So delta U is 34 joule. And you see that everything you must take in the same unit when you are doing a numerical. So 34 joule. Okay, this is the most important point, and many NEET previous year AIPMT questions, they are based on this concept. Change in internal energy, there is one formula, delta U is equal to P delta V by gamma minus 1, that is equal to NR delta T divided by gamma minus 1. So this formula you must remember. And gamma is the ratio of Cp by Cv. Gamma is equal to 5 by 3 for a monoatomic gas, and it is 7 by 5 for a diatomic gas, and it is 9 by 7 for a non-rigid diatomic, and 4 by 3 for a triatomic gas. So gamma is 5 by 3 for monoatomic, 7 by 5 for diatomic, 9 by 7 for non-rigid diatomic, and 4 by 3 for triatomic. Suppose they are asking change in internal energy for a triatomic gas, then you will do P delta V by 4 by 3 minus 1. So which is 3 into P delta V. This is the change in internal energy for a triatomic gas. Okay. In the first law of thermodynamics, we learned that delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. This heat delta Q is equal to NCP delta T if it is given the condition as constant pressure. Suppose in the question they are giving a constant pressure, then you want to use delta Q is equal to NCP delta T. If they are giving a constant volume, then delta Q is equal to NCV delta T. So our constant pressure Cp delta T at constant volume NCV delta T, and Cp minus Cv, that is heat capacity at constant pressure, heat capacity at constant volume. The difference between them is equal to R. R is the gas constant. universal gas constant, and this relation is known as the Mayer's relation, and gamma is equal to Cp by Cv. Its value we have seen in the previous slide for different types of gases. Now how we will apply for numericals, let us see. So delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. So previous year NEET question application, instead of delta Q, in the thermal properties of matter chapter we have learned that Q is equal to ml. So that value we are substituting m into L. M is the mass, L is the latent heat, is equal to delta U plus P external into delta V. Suppose if they are giving a constant pressure, then N Cp delta T, that is the Q value, is equal to delta U plus P into delta V. Suppose if they are giving a constant volume, then N Cv delta T plus delta U plus P delta V. So constant volume they have given, so delta V is 0, so delta U is equal to NCV delta T. I hope you like this lecture. If you like this lecture, please subscribe my YouTube channel. And these are all the applications based on the first law of thermodynamics for competitive exams. Thank you.